Like, what was that realization for you? Because I know it can be really tough when we're like, "Oh, man, this sucks, but if I do wanna stay healthy, if I do wanna have a happy life," I like the way you put that of, I do have to have this working relationship to where I'm always, giving to it, or I'm always feeding it the healthy way in healthy ways, so that way it doesn't then take control over who I
Right.
am and where I'm at.
Right. Um, I don't want to be like saying anything too like dark, but I think for me, because there was a point in time in college where I was just in a really dark place, and because I got my concussion in my sophomore year, so my freshman year was pretty hard for me, and so going into my sophomore year, I think it was one of those things where it was either I was gonna continue down this road and possibly die, or I was gonna decide that I'm gonna live and I'm gonna fight this. And yeah, I think that was just like a really hardcore moment for me to be like, no, I choose to live and to live happy. And so yeah, it was like you said, it's like a hard moment where you're like, oh my god, this is like something I'm gonna deal with forever. Holy freaking cow, forever is a long time. But I kind of looked at it as how would I want to treat someone else that is going through the same situation? And that's how I'm going to treat my depression. I'm going to take care of it, nurture it, and just be as patient and kind with the whole process as I possibly can. And yeah, obviously some days they're not perfect and it's a really hard time. And I get angry and frustrated and sad and I break down and I cry, and some days I just barely get out of bed to even work. But those days just happen, and you have to understand that the next, like, other days will come that are going to be better. You just have to take little baby steps each day to get better and feel better. And I think the biggest thing for me is understanding like what my pillars are that hold me up and keep me strong. And I think for me personally, I've realized that eating right is a really big one for me. Getting some sort of exercise or even just being outside is super huge for me as well.